supposed to do it. We're all like money. We're all like what's my fourth grade?
Plenty of money.
And we alive.
Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news
So you don't have to. That's right. And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack.
This is Casey Cupcakes hobbling on in last second. We don't know where Shroud is. Shroud has been missing all day today.
Well, Shroud did have a little head injury earlier. He slipped and fell into a pole and has a little abrasion.
I did not know that.
He
Slipped into your pole?
Yeah, he slipped into the pole and it left a,
What was
it
your
left
pole
a
doing?
dent.
What was your pole doing out?
Is it a mushroom-shaped dent?
It was very tall and very erect, and it was right up there.
It was right up there.
Yeah, right up. Right
I know everybody's been looking for Schroeder today, and every time they come around looking for him, Schroeder just wanders by 5 minutes after, and I go, "Hey, somebody's looking for
Shroud
you."
is normally our wandering bard, and he plays all of our music
Yes,
for
people
us.
have been looking for Schroeder all day long.
But today we do have some background music provided by none
We
other
do.
than Rustic Dragon at
If
River
you all
Trough.
can hear that out there, that is Rustic Dragon sitting off in the background. And of course, my cock fell out, so we'll have to just do something about that. Yes.
So this isn't like normal. I'm not seeing upskirts.
Well, you want to see upskirt?
I don't want to see it. The viewers want to see. That's what they tune
Oh,
in
the
for.
viewers got the angle. Want to show them your 8-inch cock? Yeah. I don't know. Mine fell out, so. Anyway.
You gotta tuck that back in.
For the record, I'm about to fall off my chair. Today is June 1st, 2016 here in Buccaneers Den. Of course, we are live here in Castleton at Hobloth, and we are bringing you the show a little late, but never. We're never better late than never.
We're always a little late.
We're always
That's
late.
our time.
I know.
If
I'm
you're
on
always
time.
late, that's
I'm
the
on
time.
We are never on time.
As Rustic Dragon will tell you, I am the only person that he knows that shows. I say I'm going to be there at his house at 2 o'clock. I'm knocking on the door at 1:59.
At 1:59 and 59 seconds.
Yeah.
That's why I don't give them a time. I just, hey, I'm
Just
almost
show
there.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Scroda. I'm going to try and fix my chair.
I'm gonna fetch him.
Hey, Scroda!
It's all good. Let him do his thing.
I'm gonna
I
fetch
know.
him 'cause I gotta get. We're shot.
Well, he's a wandering bard, so
Oh.
he's wandering.
Thank you, Casey.
It's something you don't see very often is me actually using
Yeah.
the actual mug.
We do have lots of things that we need to talk about.
We
One,
have all sorts
we-
of great stuff.
We are actually under a flash flood watch right
Yes,
now.
we are.
Until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So if y'all did not know that, unfortunately the weather in today's Daily Britannian
Yes.
is slightly off. Thank you to Arabella, who
Arabella
her divination skills
Has given us
suck,
bad information today on the
suck.
weather.
But what she did not account for was humidity.
Yes. Now, of course, you guys out there who watch us and follow us know we bring you the daily news from what's going on in Shrouded Avatar. And since we're not in Shrouded Avatar today, we're going to be bringing you the news from Castleton here in Buccaneers Den. And of course, we do have the Daily Britannia here in print for everybody today. And for those of you folks watching out there, of course, you can check it out on
Remember-
nbnn.info/news.
If you have not read the Daily Britannian today, it is going to be one. What's it?
I don't know. We have to get the towel. It's on the wall.
I forgot what the coin's called. The chunk one.
One knot.
Yeah.
One knot.
One knot.
So
One knot for the
everybody
Daily
who is
Britannian.
here
If
today
you've not
and they
read
want
it.
their own copy, they can buy one for a knot. See Jack or I, and we will have a copy available for you. Oh my goodness. We have the zombie apocalypse walking by.
Are you
behind the
preparing
camera.
to lose at the belching contest?
You kidding me? I'm undefeated for life, bitch.
I don't know. Can we hear you from over there? Can the camera pick it up?
I had some bread.
Ah, okay.
Let me try again tomorrow. We'll go for maximum camera distance.
We will try that again tomorrow, and Rustic will defend his belching crown at that point in time. So, Jack, since we do not have a stand-up corner to read today, would you like to
Go over the news.
go over today's
Well-
news for everybody out there?
Last night was extremely interesting because we did have some pre-rabble. Some of you all went to it. I was there for like 30 seconds before I had to run off. So what was your experience like at the pre-rabble last night at Opal Divines? And I forgot your name.
Lots of very interesting
Yes,
discussion.
shenanigans over at Opal
Lots of
Divines last night,
shenanigans.
starting everything off. That is right. And we had a good time. For those folks who missed it, we had some cocktails, had some food, and had a few laughs. Kazan showed up with a really great hat. Did you see Kazan's hat?
Yes, I did. The Hospitaler.
The Hospitaler with his name appearing above his head, transparent. It was a killer hat for those of you who missed it. And if you all haven't seen it out here in the audience, ask Kazan to show you the hat. And that hat was made by Bo, wasn't it?
I don't know who made. I wasn't there.
Oh,
I saw the
see.
hat, but yeah.
But how do you get the news if you're not here?
You know what? Something that didn't make the news was some real-life residents of Buccaneers Den have fled Buccaneers Den, and they transpired to the real world, and
They're not here
found
with us.
Blake Blackstone's truck.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, your cart.
my carriage, yes.
His carriage is
His carriage.
broken down on the road.
Yeah, his cabin has been absconded with,
Ah, that's no fun.
as well as his quest items.
Ooh. So what
Now,
do we-
I don't know if y'all are a member of the Hobloth group on Facebook, but there were 2 piñatas that were made that are, unfortunately, someone else is beating them now.
somebody else is beating up
We
on
don't,
the.
we don't get to beat on
Oh.
little Lord British.
Yeah,
Little Lord British.
but we have a pirate ship and a bull instead.
Oh, that'll work.
It's fun. What the
So-
load the bull?
So we still have piñatas, is what
We
we're
do,
telling
but they're
you.
not as cool.
That is,
Not,
that is
nowhere
cool.
near as cool. Especially if you would have gotten the ponytail on Lord British.
We were going to do a rat tail and
The
a goatee.
pin the rat tail on.
Pin the rat tail on Lord British. Why don't we have that as a game yet? I think we should have that as a game in the game. Pin the
I
rat
don't know.
tail on Lord
one,
British.
One of the devs is here, so
Yes, we have Gix here. Would Gix like to come grab a seat and join us for a moment? We have an extra seat over here. Hey, keep it down over in the tavern over there. We're trying to do a show, lady.
Winch, shut your pie hole.
Wait, they have pie?
Howdy.
Oh, there's pie? No, I didn't hear about pie.
I like pie.
I like pie.
What's up with your little sausages?
Don't be. Never mind. I'm leaving that
How
one
many
alone
sausages can you fit in your mouth?
What, how many nuts?
Scrota can fit 2.
But how many of Casey's balls can Scrota fit in his mouth? Casey?
Yeah, Casey.
Where did Casey go? Casey was here.
Casey always hobbles off.
I know. He's here. He's
getting
gone.
the shot glass.
He's here. He's gone.
Now, it's my understanding that Casey is going to make his balls for the event here,
And everybody
So-
will get to try
Casey's
Casey's balls.
They're delicious.
and
they
you
will
will
get to
get
eat
to
Casey's
put
balls.
those savory balls straight into your mouth.
Hey,
There may be some salivation
keep
that
your hands
occurs.
off my cock, you.
I cannot speak from experience, but Gix over here can.
I love them. Cheesy, they're salty, just right.
And you've had Casey's balls in your mouth, is
There's
what
no
you're telling
innuendo
us.
whatsoever in our show at
you
all.
Yeah, we have no
None.
clue.
That's good.
None whatsoever. We shoot straight from the hip.
Yes. Now, we were talking about rain. We're talking about flood warnings.
Well, last night there was the plague of mosquitoes.
Yes.
Thankfully today I have not been.
They're still around.
bit as
And
frequently.
we have some wasps floating around in this door.
Well, yeah, there's one hanging out right there.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
They don't eat much, so don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
they only sting repeatedly.
Yeah.
They're not like
But
bees.
I see we had a crisis averted
Yes, yes.
here in Buck's Den. And
So-
you want to tell the good folks about
So
that?
Houston Dragon, if y'all don't know, was tasked with picking up the beer last night, all the kegs. If y'all don't know about this, what ended up happening is his truck broke down on his way here.
With the kegs.
No, not without the kegs. He hadn't picked them up
You
yet.
hadn't picked them up yet. Oh.
And his truck died. And then from there, the task was on, can we find a beer hero?
Okay. And I'm guessing since the disaster was averted, we found a beer here.
The beer hero was averted because we are drinking
We
beer
are drinking
today.
beer, that is right. Do we know who the hero was so that we can,
Don't ask me his name.
don't ask you his name?
No.
Okay.
See, see, my memory is so good with names
Yeah.
that fuck if
Because
I
the
know.
beer made it here, we
Yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah,
about it.
like, who
Just-
cares?
we're
I
just
mean,
Yeah,
the
the
beer
beer
made it, so that's all we care
And
about.
the guy has a beard.
So
So find a guy
Houston Dragon
that's
gets
not short that has a beard.
Houston Dragon gets slapped around because his cart broke down
Yes.
before making the delivery, but we don't get to praise the hero.
Well, the hero is here somewhere. I believe he's back behind us.
You just have to find out.
Is that Winfield with a very big
Well,
fishing rod?
I'm the masturbator is here.
Good to see you, my friend.
How you doing, Winfield? Fish.
Fish.
Now, is that one of Casey's fishing rods?
It is. We just constructed. He just constructed this for me.
Would you like
I
to
take
show
no
that
credit.
to the audience or tell us about
Oh,
it?
it's a bamboo pole, and
You don't have to crouch down.
It's a beautiful rod.
It's just
It's a beautiful ride.
It's a beautiful rod.
I tell you.
beautiful rod.
with a nice hook and a bobber. Yeah, it's a cork.
Cork bobber, nice.
Cork bobber and some weights and a big hook there, and he's got worms for us,
So
and
you actually get to bait it.
we get to bait it.
So there's a rumor going around. Do we know about that rumor?
What? There's no rumors.
There's a rumor in the newspaper. that
Everything's
I
a
heard.
fact around here, I thought.
Oh, it's a fact.
Everything's
Oh.
always a fact.
We
You should just say just
have
the
it as a
facts.
rumor.
Oh, okay. Well, then you
Well,
misguided.
Have you read the news?
I have.
It's
Okay.
completely uncorroborated or substantiated, coming you straight from the gutter.
Okay.
I don't know.
Straight from the
So that's
Where else would we want it?
so Winfield is telling us that it's not a rumor. He is actually a masturbator.
You're
Yes,
flashing me, please.
I'm a master of baiting of worms on
I
hooks.
need 2 of these.
I can do
I'm
that.
actually-
Okay.
Oh, you're looking at my cock.
You showing off your cock again?
Where's the rooster? Where's the?
Put the cock away.
Do you want to play with my cock?
Isn't the English language funny?
Oh, it is absolutely fun.
Give me my.
Hey, Clay,
Hold that. I
Don't
won't
handle,
see the
don't
rod.
handle my rod like that.
The English, old English
Hold
must
on, my
not
cock.
have been this funny.
Think I need to play the slash blush right
Yeah,
It was the worst.
I know. Is this where Gix pulls out the purple llama and puts him out there to distract everybody?
now? Right?
well, this is where he
Absolutely.
does his fat flowers emote.
Yes.
So
It's beautiful.
Did we bring flowers?
yes,
An explosion of flower
the
petals.
explosion of flowers in game. If you don't play Shroud of the Avatar, there is a new emote complement of the last, what was that thing called? The last
Telethon.
Telethon of the Avatar.
Of the Avatar. That's right.
The spring
Somebody
telethon of
get
the
him another
Avatar.
beer.
Whatever. What time is this? Lunch?
It's early.
Lunch with Laz and
Late.
Jack. That's right.
We're a
Never too early.
24/7 operation.
Yeah.
It's never too early to start drinking, and the best way to avoid hangovers, folks, is to stay drunk. Don't forget that.
And don't forget, I made an executive decision that during happy hour,
I heard about
all
that.
drinks are
Happy
one
hour.
knot less.
One
That,
not less.
that is in the news.
That is made in
Not
the
passed
newspaper.
Talk
That-
about
that is in the news.
sacrifice. My
If you
gosh.
did not pay attention to the newspaper, it is in the news.
Now,
All the important facts are in the newspaper. Remember, that is one knot.
as we interpret them.
As we
As we interpret them.
They're not all facts.
the title
Well, they
might
are
be "See
facts.
the Virgin on her knees,"
Yeah.
but
Slightly
I
facts.
don't know.
Now, of course, for those of you watching on the stream when you get to see this, you're not going to be here, but for everybody who is here in the audience today, and for you passing by, happy hour tonight with Lazarus, be there.
If we survive, the
Drink
battle.
if you survive.
One knot less.
They might be dead.
During happy hour, we got special pricing with Laz. It's 5 o'clock somewhere in the tavern.
Drinks are
Wednesday,
only
Thursday,
one
and
knot.
Friday here in Buccaneers Den.
One knot drinks.
One knot off. One knot
That's
off.
not what I heard Rustic say.
Uh,
Rustic. One
He
knot
said
drink.
one knot.
I thought you said one not less.
One knot less. Hey,
It's just rumor.
we're
Just
not
rumor.
yes.
Just rumor, conjecture.
It's rumor.
We don't know what we're talking
One
about.
knot less.
We interpret the news so you don't have to.
Now, of course, we have the weather by Arabella today.
We do take our advice from our real world counterparts on faux news because we are a very fair and balanced network.
Yes. Fair. I don't know about balanced. It depends on how many drinks you've had this afternoon. Whether we're balanced or not.
Well, I didn't sleep last night either,
Okay.
so.
Well, we're just unbalanced to begin with doing this show, but that's a different story in itself.
Well, some people would actually prepare for a show.
That's the truth.
Hey, if it wasn't for backups, we wouldn't have this going on video right now. As a matter of fact, did I even hit record? I don't know.
No, I think it's off. I think it's off.
I guess we'll find out in a little while
I think
here.
your battery's out.
Yeah.
You take the lens cap off.
I actually got a couple hours sleep, but that was about it.
The news is provided to you compliments of some guy that only had 3 hours of sleep the night
That's
before.
Now, of course, while we are here doing the show today, we are going to have some giveaways. Now, we haven't discussed how we're going to do our giveaways. And of course, the viewers are not going to get in on this because this is only for the folks attending Hobloth here.
The first one to pull my cock.
How about the first one? The first one to grab your cock. How about that? No.
Don't everybody run at once. Scrota's already got my cock.
Hold on. You're not qualified. Well, you're qualified, but what is the word I'm looking for?
News network.
You're not eligible because you're part of the staff. That's what-
What kind of Freudian slip was that?
You were qualified to pull this cock, but that's a different story.
Get on with the show.
Yeah, moving right along.
So what are we giving away today?
All right, well, we have several things to
This
give
is the
away.
heckler.
And I don't know if we're going to give them all. Well, we're going to give away over a couple of
Brought
days.
us
But we've
along.
got some hats, we've got some T-shirts, we've got some masks. If you look in that box right there, Scrota, you'll see a couple folded pieces, little things in there. You give me a hat, give me a T-shirt. We're giving away some NBNN hats.
Whoa.
We've got a couple of T-shirts, lunch with Laz and Jack, Casey Cupcakes and Scrota.
Nice.
And then there's some masks in there, and those little folded up.
Oh, I see it.
And then these, of course, everybody has the Halloween mask, and while you may not be able to see it, this is a pullover that gives you the skull face up in front of your face. That we have a couple to give away while we're at it. And if you see some people running around terrorizing the world in these, it wasn't us. We don't know what you're talking about. So.
No liability.
We don't know. You know, we didn't assist in that. These are only for educational and mischievous purposes.
This is Buccaneers Den.
Yes, I know.
We are in Buck.
I'm trying to get some kind of disclaimer like Star has, you know, like don't lawyer me, bro, but that's just not working.
We're gonna break that chair. I can tell.
Pass this down.
I'm not even sitting.
We're passing that down. Is there an extra one of those floating around somewhere?
One while we're here, hopefully.
Ah, okay. Is that one of the NBNN shot glasses?
Yes, it is.
We need to do some shots.
Uh oh.
Two shots.
Huh?
Oh, wait. The Corpian.
Yes.
Scorpion juice.
Scorpion juice.
Scorpion juice.
Jen.
That made from my
The
ghost
Corpian
peppers.
juice is
Jen.
free at the Fallen
The Corpian
Virgin
juice.
Tavern.
It's spicy, I can attest to that.
So
Yes.
it will kill all of your taste buds.
10 knots.
So please,
You know the ginger. Did she make it with my ghost peppers?
no, she didn't. But I have no
It's
taste
weak
buds
then.
after drinking that shit.
Don't worry, it's not spicy.
Yeah. That's what Star said.
Not at all.
That's how we got the name Scorpion, wasn't it?
Yeah. When,
I never
so
claimed
so when
all
you're
my horses.
shit-faced drunk and you're doing a telethon, try not to pronounce words.
Yes. Try not to pronounce simple words.
Stick to Casey's balls.
Yikes.
Da, da,
I
da,
already
da.
had some of that.
Casey's balls?
Uh-oh.
Here she comes with the bottle.
Now this is
Show the audience.
Did I
original.
give you ghost pepper seeds?
Jen, show the audience.
Now, Jen, would you like to tell the audience
No.
about the Scorpion juice and how it's made?
No.
Why not?
First,
it's a
you
secret.
take a fresh squeeze.
You can't tell them that you put love and tender loving care into it while you make it for us,
It's
huh?
delicious and
And
it's spicy.
fire lettuce, don't worry. Before this one leaves, he will get my balls to put in your mouth.
That's right. We will get them
Yeah,
shipped
so
out.
what day are you planning on making your bowls?
I can't. I got some in my freezer. Zip, like
You got one hand.
vacuum bag. Yeah. How are you gonna?
Well, you know, the nut butter production in New Britannia has been down ever since he
So I
lost
started
his
making
hand.
one
So
giant ball, and then I got to make little balls from that.
you gotta make little balls.
Yeah, about the size
So
of yours.
Casey doesn't have big balls, he has little balls.
I make one of mine, and then I make a bunch of yours.
Lots of little ones.
Fish balls. We need more fish
We
balls.
need fish balls. Isn't that caviar?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Why are you still holding
We'll
it?
have some this
I don't know why we're still holding.
Why are you still holding it?
I think they're warming it up.
Buccaneers dead. And yes, this is the real deal, folks. This is gonna hurt.
It's not the real deal. Should have used my ghost pepper seeds.
Now they can't talk the rest of the show.
Allow me to take over
Jack.
for a moment while they catch their breath.
Have another to burn.
Jack, do it.
I already tried this shit.
Not on the camera.
It's no joke.
I'm
Holy
aware.
crap, that is hot.
I did say earlier.
tongue.
Ooh,
about half-
I'm gonna cool about all the sweat that I'm gonna have coming out of me in a second.
It's not because you're in the sun.
Ooh, no.
You need to chase it down with a gallon of fucking anything.
No, it's probably
Mead.
While we recover from Corpion
one of the
juice,
weakest peppers.
Scorpion
Might
juice
as well be
is
jalapeno.
strong.
I had to do
caution.
the taste tester on that. It's rough.
It's rough, rough this time.
It'll wake you up.
You
Yeah.
talk to your woman.
Ooh.
Try to use my ghost peppers. Nobody wants to drink her garbage.
A sip.
That's a wake up call.
She's gonna
Go
down
for
it.
Go for it. Pass it around.
There you go.
That shit will clean
Oh
out.
yeah.
You can have all you want at the tavern right now.
See that big yellow porta potty down there? Stay away
Convulsion.
from that all day long. 'Cause that's
First
gonna
aid,
be
first
dangerous.
It's going to be the Corpion.
That's gonna be dangerous.
So when I'm going to see cupcakes in the game.
You know, he's
I'm
been
not a
bu-
modeler, so I
he-
mean, if you can find
see,
a way to
don't
emote cupcakes.
he's been busting our balls about cupcakes.
Bring
Been
him
busting
on.
Stars chops about cupcakes.
2 more releases, and then I'm going to get Atos to give me his flip the table emote, and I'm going to quit and sell my account.
I already got the flip the table emote.
Yeah,
I don't.
passing those out.
Actually, I don't have the flip the table emote. I just
I'll
try
give
it.
it to you.
Now that was something we
Moving
did
right
the other
along.
day. Moving right along. That's right. Moving right along. Bug.
Well, no bugs here.
Everywhere.
There's a. We had to talk about you running into my pole earlier.
Yeah, he went head first into his pole.
Oh, we told everybody about you running into this pole. Yeah.
How's it your fault?
I don't know.
Because he's in a kilt.
Yeah.
Hey, what is this? Jeez, we're live and
This
we're all
is the
together.
Scroda,
So
this
you
is the
can,
Scroda
you
and
can
Casey
smoke
show. We're rebelling.
Well,
Matt here to
kids,
emoted
had a
for us.
shot.
That's the
did
great
somebody
thing
think
about
of the
live.
children?
That's the great
Where's
thing
the
about
Glad
live audiences, live recording.
Somebody call that grumpy old bastard.
Now, of course, moving right along, the calendar we'll save for later. There is no calendar. Actually, we do have a list of today's events. Do we have a list of today's events handy?
The calendar was going to go in this spot for the day, but someone decided they would rather shower or something. I would blame that person for most things that go wrong today.
I need a shower.
And
or
or
yesterday.
yesterday. That's right. Yes, you get up there and we will run it into the camera for everybody.
Put it on
But
screen.
whether you can see that, yeah, we're putting it on screen for everybody.
Notice there's no name attached to that article, so it's Lazarus.
Yeah. Yeah, I see you're giving me guff about, not reading the news publication that I'm in charge of, but I don't see my name anywhere on this news
Are we
publication.
boring you, Iron Mug? We're doing a show here. You leaving?
I only got 10 minutes of sleep.
Oh.
I'll take a nap before my
You
next
got
I did
enough
not
sleep
sleep
when
at
you're
all last
dead.
night.
10 minutes more than I did.
What, you're not saying the show doesn't put you to sleep?
I stayed up all night.
no,
making fish and
puts
bowls.
me to sleep.
The Corpion juice
Finishing
will
a
put you
shot
to sleep.
glass.
That Corpion juice will
shot
wake you
glass.
up.
If you really want to go to sleep really fast, drink a
A couple of shots of
3 or
Corpion
4 of
juice.
these.
That's
it
right.
really
Give me 2
sleep
heavies. I got some
dead?
pure set.
Yeah.
I can sleep anytime.
need to try that.
Oh, I will be.
I had to heckle him.
You're
Leaving during a show.
talking to a guy who learned how to sleep standing up in a New York City subway car, so,
I used to sleep playing Ultima
I don't do
Online.
hot things.
That's called macroing. That's not called sleeping.
No, that's like falling asleep with your head on the keyboard. Headboarding.
I don't understand how people can do that. Do you fall asleep at the keyboard? Let us know. Email us news@nbnn.info.
If you stand for
Let
3
us
days
know if you
straight,
game
Cardinal sin.
hard enough where you fall asleep at the keyboard. We
I
want
used
to
to
know.
sleep on the keyboard or underneath the computer. That's my dad.
And if you have
Maynard.
pictures of the keyboard printed on your cheek, even better.
Yes, and then take pictures and send them in to us, and we will flow them all over the news so everybody can laugh at you.
If you have 2 stepbrothers and 1 dad, and you all play Ultima Online, you're going to be sleeping at the keyboard or
Now-
underneath it.
I will say that part of the rumors, the
I'll leave
rumors
those. We're
are
giving
not
those away.
actually generated by me.
I know the rumors aren't generated by you, and we just got confirmation from the man himself that this is not a rumor. He is actually a masturbator. That's right.
So that is truth. That
I mean, it doesn't get any
Winfield
better
is a
than that. You heard it straight from
Actually,
Winfield's mouth.
He hasn't had the class yet, but after tonight, he will be a masturbator.
Now, has anybody ever seen Winfield actually catch a fish?
I'm going to tonight.
I know I've seen him walking around with the fish on a pole, but I've never seen him actually catch a fish.
Well, in soda, you can't really see it, but
Yeah.
stick around, you'll see
Well,
it tonight.
if anybody hasn't heard Winfield's fish story and how he became such the avid fisherman in Ultima Online,
Winfield!
ask him about the story. And that goes for anybody else if you run into him in game.
20, 30 minutes.
Story
Ask him
time,
to
sir!
tell you that story.
Come tell the audience your story about the fish. Ultima Online, fish.
We're talking about your fish story.
Which one?
How you stopped PKs with your fish.
The PK story.
Have a seat, sir.
I'll bring my
Bring the chaos
bring
spoon.
my chaos spoon. Well, it's I wish it was the chaos spoon. I wish
It
Amber
was.
was here. I wish Amber was here.
Yes, and yes.
Yes.
For the lovely mistress of chaos, Miss Amber Rain, who we wish could be here. Golden Wing is here in her stead, representing Avatars Radio, and we're giving them a big shout out. We love Amber, we miss her, and we wish she could make these events, but she is in recovery still. She is getting her voice back. For any of you who don't know, her voice is slowly coming back to her, so we will hear our lovely mistress of chaos on the airwaves again in the future.
Excellent.
But anyway,
Plan.
we were talking about your fish story, and we started talking about that last night for
We
Giggles
did.
and Grins.
We did.
And we figured we'd get you one more time, get the short version though, real quick, because we do have a time limit on today's show.
Oh, okay.
But-
So we are in Ultima Online,
Correct?
circa
1980 something?
1998.
98?
98 in the autumn. And so I'm a fisherman in Ultima Online, and I sell gold for 2 fish.
You sell fish for
I sell
2
fish
gold.
for 2 gold.
Have another ale.
I had a Corpian thing earlier, and that's kind of rough on
Oh,
me.
it is.
It is. It is.
Bugs.
So I would wander around to different towns and go, gold, 2 gold, buy my fish. So anyway, so I decided to go to U-Gate in Felucca.
And that's a rough place, I hear.
And U-Gate in Chesapeake, probably a lot of the other shards too, is one of the worst places because you could have housing around it and all this stuff. Anyway, so I went out, and these people go against each other in like groups, like one guild against another guild, one guild against another guild. You got reds and reds, you got reds and blues, and all this stuff going against each other. So here I pop out of the gate, and I go out, and I'm going, I'm selling fish, 2 gold, 2 gold. And immediately I step out, and they're like, whack, I'm dead. Okay, all right, that didn't work.
Bye-bye fish.
Bye-bye fish, they loot my ass, and all my fish is gone. So I troll over to Empath Abbey, get res, come back. And this time I bring a table and a chair.
Now, the table and chair is what makes the difference.
It did. It absolutely made the difference because it's the first time they've ever seen somebody come out there with a table and chair and try to do something. And so I put a table and chair out, and I put my fish on the table, and I said, fish, fish, 2 gold. And one side decided to protect me, while the other side tried to kill me. And I became the object of like a capture the flag kind of thing. And
Over fish.
Over fish, over my 2 gold fish. And finally they did, I probably died another 2 or 3 times.
The question goes to be asked is, were they buying the fish as you were doing this?
Oh, absolutely not. They were just,
They're just fighting over you.
Just fighting over me.
You got a couple fish for 2 gold, and they're fighting for that 2 gold.
That's right. That's right. So this is not the best economic solution to prosperity. So,
Yeah, because it kills me that it's 2 gold we're talking about, and it starts a PvP war over fish.
It did.
I love it.
But it made them for like 2 hours unify each side to go against an object, me with my fish, and one defending, one not, and they just had a blast. And at the end of it, they all killed me. It didn't matter.
It didn't matter in the end.
They all killed me in the end.
Well, thank you for that story, Winfield.
Good experience and a good story.
And we will see you again. We will be fishing with Winfield You want to give Fishing at Winfield a plug real
Fishing
quick?
with Winfield.
On Sunday nights?
Sunday nights. Oh yeah, Sunday nights, 8 o'clock p.m. Central.
Fishing maybe with Winfield Sunday nights at 7:30.
Yeah, I'm sometimes there. I'm going to be there a lot more because I've finished my spooning in my real world life job. And,
We like spooning.
So you like spooning?
all right, so
Thank you,
Those are
Winfield.
my spots.
And there you have it, the fish story from Winfield.
Don't forget your pole.
Your what hurts?
Your pole.
Oh,
You mean my rod?
Oh, your rod.
That's the pole I made for Winfield.
Casey made me that pole.
That's a special pole.
I really
the
want.
hook is live.
I really didn't want to touch your pole.
Sweat.
You're handling Winfield's pole.
His rod is very smooth.
Yes. Is it as smooth as your wood, though?
Yeah, you said it was.
No, it's not as smooth as your wood.
I don't have one.
Just had to check that.
That's what I remember too.
And what else do we got in the news today, Jack? Oh, we're gonna be fishing today, and thanks to
Yeah.
Casey. Casey,
are?
you want to tell
Casey, what time is
you want,
fishing?
you want to tell everybody about the poles that you
I don't
made
know what
for-
time it is, you know my memory, but I
We get a time check, please.
sat around and I made nearly 80 bamboo fishing
33,
poles. I got mini wound. I'm going to do it one-handed. And so we're going to be doing fishing with Winfield. Saturday in Texas, the first Saturday of June, you do not need a fishing license, and whatever bait I have left, everybody is free to use.
Now that is using the cane pole. You don't need a fishing license, correct?
That is incorrect.
If
Taking
you-
game
any
from public
fishing
waters in
on
Texas,
What if you
you
grab
need
it
it.
with your hand?
But Saturday, you do not.
Is Saturday a free day here?
free
in
day in
Texas?
Texas.
Ah, gotcha.
You do it with your hand, that
Gotcha.
is called fisting, and yes, you need it for that too. It is a way to catch catfish.
I believe that was the
It's not your type of
Noodling.
fishing.
not fisting,
It's
noodling.
noodling as well. You noodle into
Noodling. Not spooning, but noodling.
So why do you want
straight into
catfish?
the
It tastes
hole,
like dirt and
You
ass.
noodle first and then you fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about shoving your fist in the hole, Jack. Last night was rough enough.
What's this one
We're
rated?
talking about fisting.
What's this show rated at?
Oh, there is no rating on this show.
Mature.
NR.
It's mature. You have to sign in
Immature
and accept it.
audiences only.
Immature audiences only.
If
Absolutely.
there's anybody that's
Absolutely.
here that is not
Immature
mature,
adults
you're not supposed to
only.
be here, and I'll tell Rusty.
Yeah, we don't do the PG-13 and cussing and alcohol.
We love Avatar's
cuss
Radio,
and
but we like to
Actually,
occasionally
this is
drop
the
the
first time
bomb.
we've ever actually had alcohol in the show, isn't it?
Sorry,
Yeah,
Amber.
it's the first time we've had alcohol on the show.
First time we've actually been.
The first time Scrotus smoked a cigarette live on
This
air.
is the first time all of us have
I'm
ever
telling
been.
you, you need to come
in
up
the
with a
same
drinking
place.
game with Laz and Jack, and I will make the shot glasses everybody
I
can order.
don't drink.
And I'll show.
most of
I
the
don't
time.
care.
Well, no, it's the idea is to get
care
the
about your
audience drunk. You know, for all those people who are sitting around drinking at noon while we do our show every day, and we got people nodding their heads over here. Yeah, sure, that sounds like a plan.
All those people in Europe. Yeah.
Every time we say the word bug, you have a drink. You know, so
Bugs everywhere.
when we come to release day, and it's what are they working on down at the office, Gigs?
Let's take Led Zeppelin.
Bug. Yeah, by the time we're finished with you, you'll be out for the next week.
But you won't care about the bugs.
That's right. You won't care about the bugs. You won't care about the game. You won't care about
these
that
bugs
$10,000 account.